everyone, this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to do the Shadow Work Tarot reading for the sign of Scorpio. Please keep in mind it is a general reading and it's also timeless. So this may be in relation to events that have already taken place in the past, things that are currently playing out in your environment, or things that may come up in the near future. We can watch this from your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Also, to let you know that these readings will now be produced on a monthly basis, and extended will also be available. Now, when it comes to the spread, I'll be pulling one card from each of the 3 oracle decks I have here. So we'll get the key theme using the Dark Mirror deck, some divine guidance using the Moonology deck, some angel messages using the Angelarium, and tarot messages using the Tarot de la Nuit tarot deck. Okay, so let's begin. So while I'm shuffling your cards for you, I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. Don't forget, I am streaming on Twitch, so you can follow me over there to be a part of the live discussions and tarot readings there. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. So Scorpio, you have 2 cards from the Dark Mirror deck for this particular reading. The first card out is Addicted. Okay. And the second card you have is Downcast Pride. I feel like there is some guilt and shame when it comes to admitting that there's something that you've been doing repetitively, a chain that has not yet been broken. I feel like a lot of this is to do with your perceptions on how you feel that the world perceives you. Maybe you're in the public eye in some description. Maybe your physical appearance plays a big role in the work that you do. And maybe you feel like you're growing weary of the fact that people only see the exterior, they don't see what lies internally. Especially if, say, you're a model, an influencer, say if you're in the fashion industry, beauty, skincare, anything like that. I also get the message that for some of you, you've been struggling to break ancestral karma. Because with that comes a lot of feelings of not seeing your worth, not being valued for who you truly are, only seeing what they want to see. And I feel like it just brings you down. It brings you down that you feel like you're not being seen for your true worth, for who you truly are. But at the same time, you feel like if you were to break these chains, you'd be losing something important. You'd feel like you'd have to start from zero. So that's what I'm getting from these 2 as a combination. But let's continue to see what else we can find out here. But I definitely get a sense it's about not so much your perception, but how others perceive you is having a great toll on you at this time, whenever you are watching this, Scorpio, if this is your message. So let's go over to the Moonology deck and see what the divine guidance is here for you. So what is it that Scorpio needs to know at this time? What is it that Scorpio needs to know with regards to this energy that they're struggling to break free from? What is it that Scorpio needs to know, Spirit, about this energy? Okay. So you have new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay. So the thing is, I feel like, honestly, Scorpio, you are concerned about what will happen if you were to break those chains and walk away. From family members that undervalue you. From, you know, your chosen career, right? And the community that you've built around yourself. Or from even friendship groups where you feel like all they do is keep you locked into some very detrimental behaviors, right? Whether it's through alcohol, drugs, you know, risky behavior, whatever it is that you feel like is taking its toll on you. I feel like you're questioning what will happen if I do break away from these social groups. What will happen if I do go out and venture on my own? What if I do take a new direction? What will happen to them? What will happen to me? But you have nothing to fear. Because the course that you're trying to take, or the course correction you're trying to take, is going to be of benefit to you and others. It's going to help shift you out of these more infernal frequencies. It's going to help you to realize how you had been engaging in some very detrimental behaviors or in groups that are detrimental to your well-being, mind, body, and spirit. And I feel like it's going to give others an opportunity to reflect on perhaps their own behaviors. Maybe not straight away, but with time. So if you feel like it's time to break out of this vicious cycle, hear the call and do what is needed. Let's see what comes through from the Angelarium deck now. Okay. So you have been a left-eye knowledge. Yeah. To see is to not necessarily know. But you are knowing at this time. And now that you've seen and now that you know, you cannot unlearn what has already been discovered. You're realizing now what this is, whatever this chain is that's been around your neck for so long now. You know what it is. And now you're just trying to find out what is the best course of action. How do I break free from it? What steps do I need to take so that I don't find myself in this karmic cycle? So I don't find myself in unhealthy environments, unhealthy connections, that I'm not engaging in unhealthy behaviors, right? So there is a need for introspection here. There is a need to reflect and assess. And if you need assistance, there are those that can help you, okay? You don't have to do this journey alone, especially if you are dealing with physical addictions, okay? Chemical addictions of any sort. There are options to help you with that, okay? You don't have to do that alone, and I don't recommend doing that alone. Or if it involves your mental health, again, I don't recommend doing it all alone. There are people that can help, okay? So, something to consider. So I'm going to give you the signs for Binner's energy, in case you see them. Okay. So Binner's energy is found in learning, shared experience, creation. Learning, shared experience, creation, okay? So it's possible that even just the act of opening up about what it is you've been experiencing, these hardships, these challenges, are going to allow you to really get to the core of these issues, to see it clearly for what it is. And like I said, getting possibly counseling or assistance will also help. They'll also be able to give you some actionable tasks that can help you with whatever it is that you're navigating, right? There is a learning curve here. And I feel like by being open to learning more about the roots of the issue and how you can truly free yourself from this energy, it's going to serve you in the long run. That's when it moves from being knowledge into wisdom, okay, into Chokma's energy. Okay, so let's continue now, and we'll go to, oops, if I don't drop the cards. So we'll go into the tarot messages for you at this point. Let's see what wants to come up for you, Scorpio. It may shed a light on, whoop, these cards are very slippery and they're very new. Could shine a light on what's happening here, specifically for your situations or situation, because it will vary from person to person. So see if we can get some key messages here that can help you. I definitely get a sense that whoever I'm picking up on, you're struggling to break away from something that is very detrimental to your health and well-being. It doesn't have to be physical health, it can be mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, okay? It can play out in various different ways, and often it's more than one, okay? Okay, so let's go into the tarot messages now. Let's just hope I can actually lift the cards because they're so shiny. So the first card out is the Tower, so that's you, Scorpio. Okay, this is your energy. The Tower. This is not an easy realization. This is something that I feel like has been coming into your awareness, coming into view more and more over time. It's like you started to really feel this is wrong, that this isn't right, this isn't how things ought to be, okay? And with this Tower, I feel like it's almost like you've had like an omen, or maybe even a vision of what's to come if you don't address this now. And I feel like, yeah, I get that really strongly, like you've seen a warning, you've seen a sign that if you don't address this now and do something to try and work on it, to change it, to break free from it, it's going to have a very destructive impact on your life. So you're addressing this now for a good reason. The next card out, oh my gosh, so shiny. Okay. Next card out is the Three of Pentacles. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, this is good. This tells me, Scorpio, that you are seeking to improve your life. You want, self-improvement is very much at the forefront of your mind at this time. So as this comes into view more and more as to what this is, you're seeking answers, you're seeking clarification, you're seeking assistance, okay? You're ready to put in the work. It's not that you want to lean on someone else to do everything for you. You're willing to put the work in to make it happen. You just need assistance, and you're not afraid to seek that out, okay? So you can start taking practical measures, practical steps towards your healing. Amazing. And towards possibly changing direction, especially if this is about a career, okay? For some of you, you're already, seeking guidance, maybe from a coach of sorts, an entrepreneurial coach, a business coach. Maybe you're seeking counsel, right, from a governing body in your industry, if there has been some wrongdoings that you want to report, okay? Or there's some unethical practices in your field that you've witnessed or you've been in the receiving end of. But I feel like this is implementing, changes. This is about, getting the guidance, getting the practical assistance that you need to make a positive change, either to change direction or to bring positive changes to your industry, okay? The next card out is the Fool. Amazing. So this is Aries energy. So this is a new beginning, okay? This is about you taking a situation that was toxic and essentially forming a new reality from the ashes of the old. You're understanding that just because you were once in a situation that was very suffocating, an environment that was very suffocating, does not mean that you cannot break free from that, that you cannot make a better reality for yourself, right? And I feel like that's what you're gearing up to do, to carve out a new reality for yourself, to free yourself from a limiting environment and create one that is spacious, that's airy, that gives you room to breathe, that gives you room to create, right? That inspires you as opposed to limits you. Okay, amazing. The next card is the Six of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So yeah, you are choosing to go beyond your current paradigm. You're choosing inner peace. You're choosing freedom. You're choosing you, essentially. You're choosing your inner peace, your happiness, your stability, your safety, your health. Because you know that this tower is coming in to free you. So whatever results from this situation where you have this rude awakening, it's freeing you from whatever this is. And I think you're taking the opportunity with both hands, and you're removing yourself from an environment that really does not do you any good at this point. Amazing. You know, it's like you're ready to see a brighter day, and you're willing to take the long road if it means that's how you get there. You're not worried about getting there in a hurry. You just want to, you know, take that first step. You just want to see movement, and I feel like that's what you're about to do. The next card out is the Hermit. So Virgo energy. Yeah. I feel like you're kind of going through this dark night of the soul energy, right? Especially once you remove yourself from the situation. I feel like when this tower moment comes, it catapults you into this energy. But I feel like once you remove yourself from the current environment, that's when you can start to do the deep shadow work. That's when you can really get to the root of, you know, why this has unfolded the way it has. Why you know, took certain actions or fell into certain pitfalls, right? Because of the environment you were in, because of the connections you were involved in, because of the limitations that were enforced on you in some way, right? But you're breaking free from all that, and now you're free to actually do that inner work. You know, you cannot go deep within and process this if you're still in that environment. It's impossible, because you're still dealing with the heaviness, you know, you're still dealing with the toxic things in question, right? So it's only when you really break free from that and you're in a safe environment, a healthier environment, a more peaceful environment, that you can start really getting to the bottom of these issues and start doing that healing. And I really feel like your environment is a big proponent in this energy. Like I said, it could be involving family, it could be friendship groups, it could be an industry that you're in. I'm getting all three of those. It's going to be different for different people, but you breaking out of the environment is fundamental to this process. And then finally, the last card you have is the Four of Wands. This is good. This is telling me that even though you're going through a dark night of the soul, even though you're traversing through the dark corridors, you know, of your own subconscious, or rather unconscious mind. You are still able to see a glimmer of hope. I feel like your inner child is still very much present, and that it's been heavily protected through this process. You know, your divine feminine sure has taken a hit, but your inner child is still more or less intact, right? But it does require healing as well. And I feel like that's what's giving you that glimmer of hope, that you will be where you want to be, that you will be in a healthier, more nourishing environment, okay? And that you can still excel, succeed by taking this new road. That you don't have to accept things as they are. That you can carve out a new reality for yourself. You can set a new tone, you know, for whatever it is that you want to do. You can change industry standards. You can change the family dynamics. You can change peer groups, okay? So this is very positive to end your reading with. This is a very positive card to end your reading with, Scorpio. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. And while the road may be long, you are seeing light, okay? You can see in both of these cards that ray of hope, the light that's guiding you towards a better dawn, okay? The divine is showing you that they are with you. They are supporting you through this process. They are guiding you to a much better environment for you. So there's nothing to fear on that level, okay? So what I'm going to do now, Scorpio, is I will go into your extended reading. With that, I'll be using the Book of Shadows Tarot, and we'll get some angel answers as well, just to clarify anything that needs confirmation, further confirmation. So if this reading does resonate for you, there are two ways you can access the extended. You can either go to my website and purchase it individually there, or you can join the Inner Sanctum membership and get access to all 12 extended readings. So you can get a deeper analysis of what may be playing out for you this time and those you may be connected with. So do join if you're interested in gaining access to those extendeds and also additional perks. Otherwise, if this is where we leave your reading, I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to explore the depths with me. If you found this useful, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notifications bell so you know when your next shadow work reading goes up on the channel. But in the meantime, I'm sending you guys lots of love, support, light and guidance, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.